Hello and welcome to Tabletop 24 and welcome to another Kickstarter unboxing. Today we have Moon from Sinister Fish Games. Moon is the third in the trilogy of the Harken Gardner Sinister Fish games. We started off as villagers, we then moved to streets, and now we are moving to the moon. First off, this is the deluxe edition, so it comes with some additional components. We have picked up the Valkyrie expansion, which adds some more to it. And we also picked up these two mini expansions or promo tiles for streets, which we're going to open up first. So we've got the board game arena promo tile. These ones I think I missed out on previously, so I thought I'd put them in this video. So we've got there the arcade, which is $4 for each set of parent and hipster in the street. Quite nice, and it's a wild, so it'll be a nice little promo to add to the collection. And then the dice tower promo, like I say, these ones I think I missed up earlier. Streets is a tile laying and sort of area control style game, and the second, I'd say, in the trilogy to the Harken games. So we've got Bouncing Castle, $5 for every 2 parents in a street, and it's also wild. So quite nice, 2 little expansions or promos for that game. But this is the reason you're here. This is Moon. So we're going to come back to the expansion shortly, but we're going to start with Moon itself. It comes in another one of those really nice style packages, and similar to the other 2 parts of the trilogy, or unofficial trilogy, I think it is. So we've got this off there. There is a way that this is all going to go back in here, so don't fret. We've got our instruction book, lovely illustrated and fairly simple. We're going to be a hand building, tableau building, drafting game as such. Think 7 Wonders, but not 7 Wonders. I think if you start there, you're not going to miss out. We've got some dividers for the box, which is going to be quite nice. Keep everything a bit tidy. Always appreciate a good divider. We've then got our boxes of tokens, which we're going to come to in a second. But first off, we have got our reward board, I think this is, where we're looking at all the hearts that we're going to be placing for each era of the game. Then we've got these, we'll come back to these tokens then, in these lovely boxes. We've got our rovers, which is what we're going to be sending out to potentially use other people's cards, which these are really nice. I think these are screen printed as well. So they fit in that nice little box together. Then we've got our resources, so our water, our energy, our biomass, and our ore potentially, which is nice. And our reputation, our hearts. So this is where we're going to be scoring points. This is what we're going to use to tracking them. So come in different denominations, all the way up to 100. So anybody that has seen the Sinister Fish products for this line, they'll know the deluxe components are always really, really nice. So good to get those. The main body of the game is going to be in these cards. So let's get these open. So unfortunately, we've got a little bit of cupping in this. So let's just see if we can level them out a bit. We're going to have some solo cards. So these are all our solo opponent cards. We've got some player aids. We've got some reputation cards, these bronze ones. We've got some silver ones and some gold ones to add a bit of replayability. They're going to go in the box. Like I say, I've got a bit of cupping on that set, so hopefully they'll spring back now they're all together. But luckily they're not. I don't think they're going to be passed around the table. So even if they are, it's not going to matter too much. Then we've got our era cards. So these are era 2s, era 1s. Yep, so these are going to be the cards that we're going to be passing around. And we're going to be building these, and we're going to have potential to put rovers in them, which other people will then be using, and we've got tags for them and benefits they're going to pick up, a little bit of blurb. I also like the whimsical artwork that we've got from Harken. It's always really, really good. We've got that there. Then we've got our level 2 ones. Again, all the artwork is pretty amazing. And these are what we'll be drafting into. So pop those in that way around. And then our last pack of cards, I think these are going to be our bases and our tier 3, because I think it goes over 3 eras. So yeah, so these are our 3rd eras, which are going to be more powerful, stronger, but also come with some additional requirements. So you're going to need some tags potentially, I think some resources to build it. But a lot of them are probably going to be focusing on end of game scoring. Then we've got our expedition leaders. So these are going to go in our hands, and we're going to potentially be getting these powers each turn as well. So we can use those, which is going to be nice. So we've got all of those, and then we've got our bases, which will all generate something a little bit different to get everybody off to a different start. All right. So a few components in there. I'll pop all this back in. Yeah. It will fit. Okay, so that was Moon itself. Now we're just going to have a look at leading on to the expansion. It's the Valkyrie expansion, which is around sending off our Valkyrie shuttles to go on different missions. So let's see what we've got in here. There we go. All right, so we've got our Valkyrie expansion divider. I'm going to slip that straight in that box. That's where that's going to go. Then we've got our Valkyrie board, which is going to show us where, I think it's the same on both sides, just show us where our ships are going to go. We're going to slot that one in there as well. Then we have got our Valkyries themselves. These little ships are going to fly off and do their best for us. Side. And then we've got 2 packs of cards. One is the expansion cards. We can get them open, which are going to be specific to the Valkyrie expansion. Okay, and with some expedition leaders and some goals. We've got our rules, obviously, don't forget about those. And then I believe these are foil versions of the same card, which was a Kickstarter thing, which the foil on these is quite extreme, but lovely nonetheless. Not sure I'll play with them unless I can probably slip them in as additionals. But they do look really nice, and they're a nice little something a bit different going in the game there. So that was the unboxing for Moon and its Valkyrie expansion and a couple of promo cards for Streets. If you haven't done so already, please check out the videos on the channel, give us a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.